Within show that talks about creating awareness and educating our community on different aspects of life. You can always follow this show at Addtech TV from 8 p.m. every Thursday. Hi guys, mkoaje? Hope your last month imewapeleka vizuri and this new month is still taking well. So welcome back to Warriors Within Show. It's your girl Esther here, back with an amazing topic of discussion. Tonight you are going to be doing menstrual health with our amazing guest. She's so lovely. She's ready to share a lot with us. It's my hope that you'll enjoy the show until the end. So you can always reach out to our social medias, that's on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, and to find more about what we do in Warriors Within Show. So before I introduce our amazing guest, kindly let's break, and when we come back, you will be glad to meet her as she shared the amazing topic. Okay, welcome back to the show after the short break. So I know you are waiting to see with our guest and see her. So help me to welcome to the show our beautiful girl, our beautiful lady. Yes, so she's so amazing. As I introduce yourself, your name, what you do, then from there you tell us a brief introduction about what this we talk about menstrual health. So welcome.
Thank you for the warm welcome. My name is Debla Hamisi, a community health advocate. So on our topic about menstrual health, it is a wide topic, and we as ladies and the young girls, as they are growing, they need to know a lot of things about menstruation. And first of all, menstrual health, it is a topic whereby we will be discussing about physical, emotional well-being on menses. And about physical, here we are talking about the situation like the cramps and how we will manage it. Then on emotional, Addtech TV for hosting me. I'm very, very grateful and humble.
So thank you, our guest, for introducing yourself. We are so happy to have you tonight. So without wasting much time, we are going to start with our first question on this topic of discussion. So kindly, Debla, can you tell us more about what we say about menstrual health? People out there want to understand, when we say about menstrual health, what do we mean? What do we what we say it is? Yeah.
Okay, menstrual health. It is it is categorized into three topics, subtopics. We have the physical, the social, and emotional being during menstruation period. Here in physical, we are talking about the pain like cramps. Then in emotional, we are talking about how emotionally how we think. And here we have the mood swings, anxiety. Then on social, we are talking about the things that we are going to use during menstruation.
Okay. So to our guest, I want to ask you about this question that girls maybe want to know, especially those who have not started their periods. They really want to understand, before I get to my periods, what are some of these common signs that I can notice either in my body, or they can just be an alarm like I'm almost getting to my period. So help our young girls how they understand this.
Wow, that's a very, very good question. First of all, these are the main question. And if you start menstruation, that is not like you are sick. That is normal, and you should be proud you are a lady. Those people who, when they start menstruation, then they are shy. Why are you shying off? You should be courageous. This is just a normal thing. It is just a process that you are no longer a child. You are getting to another stage, like from childhood to adulthood. And if you mess up, this is what the parents don't tell you. If you mess up, this is the... So when nilikuja Nairobi, it took like 6 months before coming. Then I was staying with my aunt, then I was asking her about mbona sioni periods zangu. Then ananicheka na niambia it's normal. So you see, ukitravel pia zina the environment ina nini, then dawa pia on medication. So medication unaona kuna medicine strong na zenye si strong. Sasa unaona kama mtu seme for example mtu mwenye ako na ugonjwa ka cancer, hizo medicine zenye na technique strong.
Yes.
So they affect the menstruation cycle. Then the last one we have stress.
Yes.
Or sickness. Ukiwa mgonjwa si vitu zina change hadi venye you think. Yes. The way you do things. Yes, it also affects.
Yeah, so you have heard about some of the factors that can affect and really make our cycle maybe change. Maybe it was after 21 days, now it comes after 25, it comes after, that's what we call now the menstrual period cycle. It changes. So thank you for sharing this amazing, and also sharing your experience that you had when you changed from maybe the countryside to Nairobi and you had that challenge. So it's common for this period to change after those issues. So we want to ask you another question, like most face menstrual period differently. There are people, for them it's very smooth, for others it's a bit toughy. So you can tell us what are some of these complications that might come with this. Now I'm a young girl, I've started my period, and maybe I did not know, oh, kumbe this is another phase that I'm moving into. So what are some of these challenges that girls need to be ready for? But remember, they are still normal. It's not like it's a sickness, but you can tell them more about, for them to be psychologically prepared. What are some of the challenges that they may face when they have their periods?
Okay, the challenge. This one is also a crucial topic. So on the challenges, the first one, the cramps. You see, ujazoea kusikia uchungu, alafu sasa hapo umeanza menses, unakutana na cramps heavy, unafaa ukue class, you can't concentrate. So we have cramps. Then another issue, very crucial, it's about the availability of sanitary pads. This is whereby you get most of the, let's say for example, it is your first time you're starting your menstruation, then you see mtu unakwanga umeogopa. Juu sasa mtoto wa class 2, grade 2 ako kwa class, alafu sasa maybe she has gone to the washroom, alafu sasa anakutana ameanza. So unapata hapa kutakuwa na challenge juu obvious the first one ataogopa, ajue ataambia nani, pads haiko, na anaogopa mwalimu, alafu upate mwalimu pia ni mkali. Sasa unaona hapo kutakuwa na challenge. Yes, so another challenge is the availability of sanitary pads.
Yes. So maybe I have a question still on the same about the challenge. Do we take maybe lack of mentors or somebody who can guide these girls as a challenge? Can we categorize it as also a challenge?
Thank you. So yes, that one is a challenge. You see, our mothers, most of us, let's say a real example, unaishi mtaa, uko maybe in slums, and you see these, our parents from the slums, they don't have that time to sit with their children to discuss about menstrual health as a topic. So yeye atakuja kwambie, the only thing the parents will tell you more so, atakwambia wewe nisikuone na kijana. And you see, from hapo you will just be fearing ati mama hataki kuniona na kijana, nikionekana na kijana is bad. But you see, she's not telling you what you are supposed to do. And or you get a parent seeing you like you've matured and you need pads. She's not telling you that ukiona damu unafaa ufanye, like you take the following steps. Yeye anakuachanisha hapo. Unakuja una nini, jumam ni mkali, haumwambii. Juadi unamuogopa. So I think that one is a very, very big challenge.
Yeah, I think and that's why today we are creating awareness. Our viewers, kindly out there, be advocates on menstrual health to every girl that you meet out there, because not every girl gets a chance to be given the awareness about these things. Many girls come from a family whereby our parents are just African parents. You know, our African parents, how used to be. They don't have that time with their kids. Not like now the new generation, you'll find like a girl is telling mom, hey mom, let's sit down and have a female to female conversation. So it's good to always be out there as a mentor for young girls if you can, and always teach them about these menstrual health issues. So as we go to our last part of this discussion, I will kindly request you to take just a short break on our last part about the menstrual health. Yeah.
Basi ni lini utanipenda mimi kama nilivyokupenda wewe? Basi ni lini utanipenda mimi kama nilivyokupenda? Hello everyone, this is Rich Nemi, #richboy. Nikiwa ndani kwa Addtech TV.
Hello Kenya, this is Addtech TV Kenya and I am your presenter Joyce Abuya. Now catch us today as we bring for you a blend of politics, fresh news and entertainment like music and movies. And don't forget to tune in every Tuesday for Dunda La Wasani Show, where we have our artists, listen to them and have their behind the scene pics and see on how to promote them. Whether you are at home, in the office or in the go, we got you informed, entertained and connected. Now catch us every day from Monday to Friday.
So our viewers, welcome back to the show. For those who have not been with us, tonight we have our amazing guest. She is Debla, a menstrual health advocate. She's also a community health advocate. And today we are discussing about menstrual health. So far we have already done some of the parts. So if you have not been able to see what we have talked about, go back and look at our show from the beginning and you learn a lot from it. So continue, stay tuned here at Addtech TV. This way you get the information, this way you learn about new things and you will learn what maybe you knew, and also get to understand more topics that we discuss here in Warriors Within show. So to our guest, we are doing our last part of the show, and I have just few questions remaining for you. So kindly help us to understand what are some of these challenges that ladies face in regards to menstrual health. You'll find there are some, in this field, as you go through your periods and all that, there are some of the challenges as ladies that we face.
Thank you so much. The challenges that depression are so many, but here we are going to tackle on a few that are main. So, first one, the lack of proper information or accurate information. Yes, this is whereby you start your menses. You don't have any idea. Like you see, at the village or a country, you get some people, they have myths and deception that if you are having periods, that is a taboo, you should not, you are dirty, yes, things like that. So you get someone is experiencing a difficult time because he's thinking she's not pure, yes, she's dirty. So another one, we have lack of sanitary pads. Yes. So most people, because of lack of money or inadequate sufficient money, you get they don't have enough pads to take them through the menstrual period. Yes. Then another one, we have stigmatization. Yeah. Most of this thing, it occurs frequently. Here you get men or boys, because you've started your periods, maybe it has leaked on your dress, on your garments, you find people laughing at you. Even we ladies, we laugh at each other. I don't know why. Yes. So you find people are laughing at you, and you're like, is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? Yes.
So those are some of the challenges as ladies we face, and I know, there are some people who have experienced them, and I know they can attest to us, like, yes, they have gone through it, but with time we're going to learn all that and maybe get to know it's not the right thing for them to do, especially the stigmatization, the taboos, and the myth and misconception about menstrual health. So thank you for sharing that. And then I also have another question, like, what are some of the tools that ladies need to know? Maybe some people only know about pads. If I cannot access a pad, do I have another opportunity, or do I have another chance that I can use to ensure, like, I'm safe during my menstrual periods?
Okay, so we have different tools used by different ages for menstrual period. We have the tampons. These you insert on your vagina. Then I would recommend for those who are starting their period, they should not use, they just use the normal pads. We have a piece of cloth if you don't have, or a cotton, which they usually use, and I should recommend, if you are using that piece of cloth, it should be clean.
Yes.
And when washing it, you soak it in water for a period of some times. Then you rinse it with enough and clean water. Then you make sure it is hanged. The sunlight reaches it. Yes,
direct sunlight.
Yes. Then we have the menstrual cup. It is also inserted in the vagina.
Yeah.
And this one I would recommend elder people who they have experience on menses.
So thank you for sharing about the tools our viewers as you have heard. So there are so many tools that you can use with the stage, like for the new ones, you can recommend a tampon or a cup for somebody who has just started their period. But it's good just to know all about them, so that in any chance you come around them, you can always use them at your comfortability. So thank you for sharing that. Then the last thing that I want to talk about is the role of men when it comes to menstrual health, because I know a lot of ladies stay there with their husbands, their partners, their brothers, their schoolmates, and all that, but they don't know if they have a role to play when it comes to menstrual health. So kindly help our viewers, especially men who are watching this. And I'm so happy because you can see a lot of men watching this show, and I know they want to understand more about this topic. So let them know, what are they supposed to do? What's their role? Do they have any role to play in this menstrual health?
Thank you. And that one is very, very crucial when it comes to menstrual health. First of all, for our brothers, our spouse, our fathers, our uncles, you have a role to play. For the people, or let's say the ladies and children who are experiencing menstruation. Here are some roles. You have to promote, support. You have to support your family, you support your partner. This is whereby you can, by supporting, you can support them emotionally, physically, financially. Financially, you buy them pads. Most men, they fear, like, you send them to the market to get you pads, then they are like, they tell the shopkeeper, you wrap that thing, Giza kwa gazeti, and you see, it's not a good thing. It's just the way you buy alcohol, the way you buy mihadarati, is the same way you should embrace the how to handle menstrual. Then you break the menstrual stigma. You see, most of the ladies, they have low self-esteem because these men, they are the people who laugh at us. Like, you mess, then ona ule ako na damu. Instead of helping, maybe they tell you, excuse me, you're having a stain. Then maybe they help you undergo that. You see, when a man comes and tell you have a say, you know, the fellow men, they can't laugh at you.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they can't laugh at you. So I think we should embrace that, the heart of helping. Yes, then you should promote the, like, let's say, education. Yeah, you sit with your family, you sit with your friends, you tell them about menstruation, and you tell them it is a normal. You see, when you have a child who is growing, then the dad in the house talks about it. You see, this girl will grow up knowing that, but this thing is normal. Even my dad buys for me pads. Even my dad shows me how to put a pad in a pant. You see, it will be a very normal thing, and she will be very, very proud, and her self-esteem will go high compared to that child who is left to tackle everything at her own. Yes.
Okay, so thank you for sharing this. For our men, you have had some of the roles that you're supposed to play. Kindly be understanding. That's the best thing that you can always do. The word understanding is the best word that we can use. Understand this first thing. It's a natural process that just needs. We can't like do away with it. Something that we need to live for with it in our life as long as God has just enabled us to be. So kindly don't be the reason why ladies go through stigma and all that and all that. So our viewers, this brings us to the end of our show tonight. We are so glad, we are so blessed that we had our amazing guest to talk about this menstrual health. I know maybe you have a lot of questions out there, and you need to really know about. You can always send us the questions in the comment section and allow us to respond to your questions, or if you want us to do another show, another topic of the same to discuss on different aspects, we really appreciate. So thank you so much, our guest tonight, for having us, for accepting to be here with us, and yes, may you get blessed and continue creating the awareness out there to young girls, to ladies, and also to men and to the entire community.